All right, hello guys. So we are literally about to leave. We are going to Madrid today. Today is the day where our big trip begins. After Madrid, we're gonna be going to a lot of locations: LA, Phoenix, Santa Fe. We're gonna be in Salt Lake City, Portland, Oregon. Then we're gonna be in the Midwest, and then we are gonna be on the East Coast. We're gonna go to Boston and New York and New Jersey. For the next 2.5 months, and until we get to Indiana to Rachel's parents' house, I'm gonna be living off just these 2 bags that you see here. They have all I'm gonna be using for the next for the foreseeable future. I have all my clothes, computer, bathroom stuff, shoes, and camera gear in here. So I'm gonna be talking in this video about what I'm bringing, what's in my camera bag and regular bag. Since I'm in a little bit of a hurry and I'm not gonna unpack now, I'm gonna talk right now about what I'm not bringing, because it's almost as important, if not more, than what I'm bringing. And I'll show you what I have in these 2 bags once we get to Madrid. So I want to talk about 2 things that I'm not bringing. One of them is my yellow jacket that I love, this Patagonia jacket. I've had it for like 2 years or a little bit more, I don't know. And it's been with me to everywhere because it's very warm and very nice, and it has just the perfect amount of pockets for me. I love this one, but this is more for the winter, and we are going to be visiting very warm locations. I might miss it on cold mornings or cold evenings if I'm out, but I can always get another one, you know, more appropriate for the summer or spring temperatures. So yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but yeah, this one is staying here. And the second thing, the big one, the one that breaks my heart, is the Bronica. Sadly, this was not even an option for me. We are taking a train today, but we're gonna be taking planes, more trains. We are gonna be renting cars. We are gonna be staying at a lot of Airbnbs, hotels, with family, with friends. So we must travel light. That's why I'm bringing only those 2 bags. That's gonna be my personal item on the planes, and this is gonna be my carry-on. I think we are taking 6 flights, if not more, 2 of them overseas, of course. And you are usually limited to 10 kilos on your carry-on luggage, or 22 pounds. And under those restrictions, the Bronica is just not gonna cut it. I will have to check a bag or something like that. It's not something that we can really afford, because, as I said, we are gonna be moving a lot. The combined weight of the Bronica with the 2 lenses is around 3 kilos, or more than 6 pounds. So yeah, that would limit me a lot on the clothing that I could bring and other stuff. So yeah, it's gotta stay here. This doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be shooting film during the next few months though. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but this is not even my Bronica. This is Rachel's. I left mine in the States. We decided to bring this one, just, I don't know, there was no reason. We didn't wanna bring 2 Bronicas, so we just brought this one, and this is the one that I've been using here. So I have my original Bronica, the one that you could see on the American road trip. It's in Indiana. I'm not gonna get to it until late June or something like that. So it's gonna be 2 months on the road, shooting just with my digital cameras, but then I'm gonna be able to use the Bronica there in Indiana, the Midwest, and whatnot. So that's another reason why I'm not even thinking about bringing this one, because I already have one there. And now, seriously, we need to leave because the train is leaving very, very soon. So let's do it. that was a long trip, 6 hours in a train. Okay, I was saying we just spent 6 hours in a train. I'm gonna unpack now, so I'm gonna show you what I brought on this trip. So this is my big bag. As I said, this is a carry-on luggage. Has the right dimensions, I hope, and I can only fit up to 10 kilos in here, so I'm bringing my running shoes. I'm gonna go running tomorrow. These are just regular tennis shoes, comfortable for just walking around. I have my wireless headphones. These are Sennheiser something HD 4.50 or something like that. They are very nice, but they do take a little bit of room, and I don't know, they are kind of fragile, and this is not a hard case, so kind of afraid that they might get damaged. I have this little pouch where I keep cables and chargers for the batteries. This is my bathroom stuff. I don't have much. Just my toothbrush, deodorant, and a little razor. I will have to buy a shaving machine in the US because I didn't bring any. What else? I have my running shorts. These are shorts for running. Now I have my computer. I've showed this before, but it's a MacBook 15 inches, and I don't like it. When the keyboard fails all the time, it's so heavy and so big. I wish I had kept my old MacBook 13 inches. But anyway, I brought an ebook. This is not mine, this is my mom's, but she gave it to me, or she's letting me use it. I have the dongle for a MacBook because of course it doesn't have regular USB ports. I have, oh man, I brought the Apple Pencil for the iPad, but I didn't bring the iPad, so that was pretty silly of me. Anyway, I have this SSD hard drive, is where I keep all my photos that all my Lightroom catalog. I have some headphones in here too, so that's for the computer. This is a charger that I connect on that I use on my night table to charge everything at night, batteries and my phone and everything. I have the charger for the computer, these little pockets. In this other pocket I have a regular hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte. By the way, the SSD is a half a terabyte or 500 gigs. This is 2 terabytes. I have the passports here, and that's about it for this bag. The rest of the stuff in here is just my clothes that I have in these 2 packing cubes. This is all I brought for 4 months. This and the clothes that I'm wearing now. I have hiking boots, jeans, and this jacket. I have here like more underwear and socks like for 4 days. I have t-shirts for another 4 days, and I have another 2 extra jackets like this one, or even a little bit lighter. I have a more formal shirt. I have hiking pants, and that's all I should need on this trip, hopefully, because I don't have anything else. Yeah, that's all for here. And now the other bag. This is the camera bag. I brought this tripod that I'm gonna try to fit in the big bag, because I don't know if this is gonna work as a personal item on the plane, to bring like a backpack like this with a tripod on the side. But this is my Manfrotto B3. I've showed this tripod before. I love it. It's very light compared to the big one that I have, that is Manfrotto 2. That of course is a better tripod, and I'd rather have that one here with me, but it's just not, it's not even an option. The same happened with the Bronica. So here I have, well, on the side I have a bunch of batteries for all the cameras, mainly just for the A6000 and A6500. I have batteries for the small RX100 as well. I have this little rocket thingy for when I change lenses, if some dust gets in there. And this is basically all the camera gear that I have, plus the A6500 that I'm using to record this. I brought the RX100 that I'm gonna use for video, and this is gonna be my main video camera, but the A6500, I'm using it today because I can't really fit it in here in this bag, so that's my way to bring it with me. But yeah, this is the RX100 Mark V-A, and I'm loving this camera. As you can see, this it's like a dead cat thingy that I put here for the microphone, so it doesn't pick up the wind as much when you are recording. It doesn't support external microphones, so this is a great help. What else do I have here? More about the sound. This is the Zoom H1. It's a great recorder, but it uses batteries, like regular batteries, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, and I bought this thingy too. This for the same thing, for the same reason. The RX100. This is for the wind, so it doesn't pick up the wind noise as well. I brought the extension tubes, as you can see here. These were pretty cheap, but they support autofocus and everything. This is to take like close-up shots and macro shots, for example, the prints that I'm selling and whatever I find, of course. It's just for macro shots. I don't know if I'm gonna use this one as much. Actually, I just found out that I brought it with me because I wasn't sure if I put it in the bag, but it looks like I finally did. This is the Sigma 30mm 1.4. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use this lens a lot on this trip, but I brought it with me. I have here the Rokinon 12mm f2. This is just for wide angle shots. I use it every once in a while. And well, before showing you this, I'm gonna keep going with the lenses. I have the telephoto. This is the 55 to 210. This is f3.5, no, 4.5 to 6.3. This lens is not good. The quality is not good and it's kind of slow, but it is a great telephoto lens that it reaches up to 300 millimeters in 35mm equivalent in this little package, so it's pretty awesome. Even if the quality is not the best, at least I can get the shot without having to carry a big huge lens. And this is as you know, my camera for stills, the A6000, and sporting the 16 to 70 f4. This is the size lens. I love this lens, my favorite lens ever. And yeah, I love the camera too. But the reason why I'm bringing the A6500, you might remember that I said that I was going to get rid of it, but this one, the A6000, has been doing a little bit of weird things lately, so that's why I haven't gotten rid of the A6500 just yet. I might in the future, but I wanted to bring you know, a backup camera just in case this one fails in the middle of in the field or whatever, and I just can't take more photos. I have this little pouch with a bunch of memory cards, regular SD cards, and micro, they're called micro SDs, right? Yeah, micro SDs here for the Zoom H1 and for the GoPro. I have the GoPro, the Hero 7 Black. This is awesome for vlogging and recording videos when the conditions are not the best out there, in the rain, or if it's snowing or whatever, or to have a second angle in your videos. It's pretty good and convenient to have. So that's what I have in here. I have the this thingy clamp or whatever. This is you can put it on your backpack strap like this, and this is a holder for the GoPro, so you can walk and record at the same time. I also use it to hold it with my mouth if I want to record me operating the camera or something. I have a control remote for the Sony cameras, so I can take long exposures. And talking about long exposures, in this pouch I have the all the ND filters and the Lee holder. I have this one is for the 16 to 70 millimeter lens. It's a 55 millimeter thread, filter thread, and this is one is 67, I believe, for the Rokinon, so I can use both lenses. I can use the ND filters with both lenses using this holder. I have the 3 filters here. These are the 6, 10 and 15 stop ND filter, and yeah, I use them all. I use the 3 of them depending on the amount of light. sunrise and sunset, I might use the 6. If it's a cloudy day, I use the 10 stop, and if it's very bright and sunny out, I use the 15. And you could even combine them, like you could use the 6 and the 10 to get a 16, so you don't have to buy the 15. But I just prefer to do it that way. And I have more ND filters here. As you can, maybe you notice that the RX 100 has this little thing here. This is glued, kind of. I think it's supposed to come out if you wanted to take it out of there. But this is, so I'm able to mount filters on this camera. And I bought this set from Gobe or whatever the name is. And these are pretty cool. So they are 3 ND filters, and I believe they are 3, 6, and 10 stops. Not completely sure. But the first one I know that is the 3 stops, and they come like this, so they are very easy to store. And for example, this one, let me show you. You see, this is the 3 stop ND filter, and it's from what I've seen on footage and sample images that I've taken, it's very, very high quality. And yeah, you can attach it to the camera like this, and you got yourself a 3-stop ND filter. I use this one for video. As I said, this camera in previous video when I introduced you to this camera has a built-in 3-stop ND filter, but when it's really bright out, using that built-in ND filter with this one, you get a 6-stop, so you are able to record at large apertures and get a little bit of shallower depth of field, and also to avoid diffraction that with this camera can get bad. And I got the other 2, the 6 and 10 stop ND filter, because I might wanna just take photos with this camera as well, and these 2 will allow me to do just that, to take long exposures the same way that I take them with the big camera. Yeah, that's it, I believe. Let me check. Oh, I have, of course, here a bunch of cloths and these size wipes. I bought them like a couple years ago, 3 years ago, like 200 of them. I still have a bunch of them, so I bring them with me all the time. Hopefully I can finish them soon. And this is the Lightning SD card reader for my iPhone, so if I'm in the field and I wanna back up my photos without having to wait until I get home or whatever, or I wanna share one or something like that, I can copy the raw files using this reader to my iPhone. Yeah, that's about it. I thought all of this was going to be a little bit lighter, but now that we had to take the subway and walk a little bit, it was a little bit heavy, on the heavy side of things. The camera bag is kind of heavy, but yeah, it is what it is. Now I can't really change this without throwing stuff away or something like that. But yeah, this is all. I'm gonna be living off these 2 bags for the next 2.5 months until we get to Indiana, where, as I said, I have another Bronica waiting for me, and I have clothes, I think. I don't remember. Do you know if I have clothes in Indiana?
Sure.
Probably. Anyway, yeah, all that I have here is all that I'm going to be using for the next few weeks. Although we're going to be getting a few things in LA, like a shaving machine for me, a little one, and probably a couple more things, but we need to take more flights, so this can't get much bigger or much heavier than this. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna go out now to have some drinks and dinner. I might record something, but yeah, no more talking for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.